Okay, folks, I decided to turn into the hate network during the break here, CNN. Well, the president said there's a lot of hate there, particularly on a 10 o'clock show. Do you know who hosts the 10 o'clock show? That'd be a Malaysian Air 337 vanished in a black hole, Don Lemon. That's right. Don Lemon hosts it. And he said, there's just a lot of hate there on your network. And by the way, go ask Jeff Zucker how he got his job. Jim Acosta sitting there going, what? Anyway, so I tuned in to get a little hate, as I knew I was going to get some hate. CNN. And they brought in their media analyst, Brian Stelter. Do you know how Brian Stelter got started? Brian Stelter started a blog called TV Newser. And it was a blog about what's on TV. It was just a blog. I mean, he was one of these guys that living at home, interested in TV, started. New York Times hired him as a media critic, and then CNN stole him away. Now, get this. Brian Stelter, you see if you can understand this. Brian Stelter, I had to write it down. He said that it's obvious that Trump is watching the media too much because he had all this criticism for the media. And he needs to stop watching the media, and he needs to start doing his job because he's responding way too much to the media. And he's responding way too soon to the media. So he'll watch the media and then he'll tweet something or Can you believe that? Like the media guy at CNN basically says, we think the president should watch less of us. Well, why is that? Why in the world, because there's two things at work here. Obviously, the media would die to be able to prove they're influencing presidential action. They would die if they could prove that. The second thing is that who are they doing these shows for? I mean, who are these media people doing their shows for? To say that the president is he's watching too much media, he's responding too much to it, and too soon. Does that mean that there are questionable things in the media that the president ought not be responding to? And if that's the case, why? I mean, if everything new people in media are doing is up front and above board and straight down the middle, and you're just doing the news, what's wrong with anybody watching it and reacting to it? Well, the president, he's watching too much. How can that be? It's almost like saying he's taking us too seriously. Well, if you think that the president or anybody watching you is taking you too seriously, what does that say about what you're doing? It's tantamount to saying, gosh, he shouldn't believe everything he sees here. Well, why not? It's the cable news network. It's CNN. It's the truth. It's whatever. You're the cable news network of record. Why shouldn't the president believe what he sees? Oh, he just thought not. He's responding too much. He's responding too soon. He's reacting way too much to the media. Well, then there must be a reason why. It must be a mistake to be doing so. Why? Is because what's there not true? Is because some of it's just half-baked? Is some of it you're just making it up and having fun here, and you don't intend for some of it to be taken seriously? Why? Why should the president or anybody else not react to it?